In a quaint little village nestled between rolling green hills lived a woodcutter named Leo. Every morning, Leo would venture into the forest, his trusty axe slung over his shoulder, a cheerful whistle on his lips. He was known throughout the village not just for his skill in chopping wood, but for his unwavering honesty. One sunny afternoon, Leo was working near the river that flowed through the forest. The sun was warm, and the bird sang a sweet melody. As he swung his axe to chop a sturdy oak, it slipped from his sweaty grasp. With a splash, the axe flew into the deep, fast-flowing river. Leo's heart sank. This axe was his only tool, his means of providing for his family. He had inherited it from his father, and it was more than just metal and wood to him. It was a piece of his family's history. Distraught, he sat on the riverbank, his head in his hands, wondering what he would do. Suddenly, the water in front of him began to shimmer and glow. A beautiful river spirit, with eyes the color of clear water and hair that flowed like a gentle stream, emerged from the depths. She held a magnificent axe made of pure, shining gold. "Is this your axe, Gidman?" she asked, her voice as soft as the rustling leaves. Leo looked at the golden axe. It was a marvel to behold, worth more than his entire cottage. He could solve all his financial problems with just one word. But he was an honest man. He shook his head. "No more," he sighed truthfully. "That is not my axe. Mine was just a simple tool of iron and wood." The river spirit smiled and dipped back into the water. A moment later, she reappeared, this time holding an axe of gleaming silver. "Perhaps this one is yours," she offered. Again, Leo was tempted. A silver axe was still a great treasure, but his conscience was clear. "No more, gentle spirit," he replied respectfully. "That is not my axe either. Mine is far more humble." The river spirit's smile widened. She submerged herself once more and returned holding Leo's old, worn-out iron axe. Its wooden handle was scarred from years of hard work. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Leo's face lit up with relief and joy. Yes, that is my axe. Thank you so much," he exclaimed, reaching for it eagerly. The river spirit held up her hand. "You are a truly honest man," she sighed, her voice filled with admiration. "Men would have claimed the gold or the silver. Because you have spoken the truth, you will reward your integrity." With those words, she handed him not only his own iron axe but the golden and silver axes as well. "Take these," she sighed. "They are a gift for your honesty." Leo was speechless. He couldn't believe his good fortune. He thanked the river spirit profusely and returned to the village, his heart overflowing with gratitude. When he arrived home, he told his wife and the children what had happened. The news of Leo's incredible luck spread through the village like wildfire. Everyone praised his honesty and celebrated his good fortune. However, there was another woodcutter in the village named Marcus. Marcus was the opposite of Leo. He was greedy and he always looked for shortcuts to get rich. When he heard Leo's story, his eyes glinted with envy. "If that simpleton Leo can get rich by being honest, imagine what a clever man like me can do," he thought. The very next day, Marcus took his own axe and went to the same spot by the river. He deliberately threw his axe into the water and then began to wail and cry loudly, hoping to attract the river spirit's attention. Just as he'd hoped, the water shimmered and the beautiful river spirit appeared before him. "What is the matter?" she asked, though her expression was less friendly than it had been with Leo. "Oh, kind spirit," Marcus cried dramatically, "I have lost my precious axe in the river. I am ruined." The river spirit listened patiently, then dipped into the water. She emerged holding the golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Yes, that's the one," Marcus shouted eagerly, reaching for the treasure with greedy hands. He couldn't believe how easy it was. The river spirit's face turned cold. Her gentle eyes now flashed with disappointment. "You are a liar," she sighed, her voice now sharp and stern. "This is not your axe. Your heart is filled with greed and deceit. You have tried to trick me, and for that, you will be punished." With a flick of her wrist, the golden axe vanished. "You sought wealth through lies," the spirit continued, "so you shall lose what you already have." She disappeared back into the river, leaving Marcus stunned and empty-handed. Marcus desperately searched the river, but his own axe was gone forever. He had lost his only tool because of his greed. He returned to the village, not with riches, but in shame. He had to borrow money just to buy a new, lesser quality axe, and he worked twice as hard to make ends meet. Meanwhile, Leo and his family lived comfortably. He used the silver axe for his work and he sold the golden axe. With the money, he not only secured his family's future but also helped his neighbors and the poor in the village. He remained the same humble, hardworking, and the honest man he had always been. The story of the two woodcutters became a legend in the village, passed down from one generation to the next. It served as a powerful reminder that honesty is a treasure in itself. While greed and lies might seem like a quick path to success, they ultimately lead to loss and sorrow. True wealth, the story taught, comes from a clear conscience and a good heart. And just like Leo, those who live with integrity will always find their true reward in the end. Thank you for watching our story today. We hope it inspired you. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more animated stories. See you next time.